The overnight shock, how silver exposed the system's control. 1. The setup. The silver market didn't stumble, it was tripped. Overnight, the trading margin was doubled. Not by the invisible hand of supply and demand, but by very visible hands pressing buttons behind the scenes. This wasn't a glitch or a technical correction. It was power management disguised as policy. Here's the translation. When silver starts acting like money instead of a commodity, the system panics. Because silver is real. Paper is not. So what does that actually mean? It means the moment silver threatens to expose the weakness of fiat currency, someone raises the walls. The rule change wasn't about protecting investors. It was about keeping you small and the banks comfortable. Every time silver starts running, the brakes slam. Every time confidence builds, someone doubles the entry fee. Call it risk management if you like, but it's really fear management. Footnote. Power never protects the public, it protects itself. 2. The real message behind margin. When they double the margin overnight, it's not math, it's a message. It's the system saying, we decide how high you can climb. It's a reminder that in modern finance, freedom has a ceiling. Most people wake up confused, wondering why their accounts are bleeding. But those who study power recognize a pattern. Fear is the oldest control mechanism. Margin hikes aren't random, they're tactical. They shake confidence, trigger liquidations, and send silver's price back to sleep. So what does that actually mean? It means that when silver rises, truth leaks out. Truth that paper markets are built on leverage, not metal. Truth that the price of silver is an illusion crafted from promises. And when truth gets too loud, the margin becomes a muzzle. Footnote. Financial manipulation thrives when the public mistakes control for stability. 3. The game of fear. Fear is currency. It buys obedience. The overnight margin change wasn't economics, it was psychology. They know exactly what happens next. Phones buzz, brokers call, traders panic, and small investors sell. That's not market correction, that's emotional engineering. Think of it as the oldest magic trick in finance. Create fear. Cause confusion. Profit from the cleanup. When retail investors are forced to liquidate, the institutions buy the dip, calm, patient, and perfectly informed. Fear feeds their balance sheets. So what does that actually mean? It means emotion, not logic, drives most market losses. Control emotion, and you control the market. Stay calm, and you become the exception. In a game rigged by panic, calm is rebellion. Footnote. The system wins not through intelligence but through induced panic. 4. The real winners. Let's be clear, this story isn't about silver, it's about hierarchy. The bullion banks, exchanges, and financial elites live in a world without consequences. They call it market stability. The rest call it cheating. These institutions can't afford for silver to reveal its real value. Because if silver ever traded freely, the entire house of paper money would wobble. Their assets are debt. Their value is leverage. Real metal is their nightmare. So what does that actually mean? It means when silver rises, it's not just a commodity rally, it's a referendum on truth. And truth is terrible for business. Footnote. The silver price is not suppressed by accident, it's suppressed by design. 5. The hidden lesson. Every shock hides a signal. When the system overreacts, it reveals its weakest point. The doubling of margins wasn't an ending, it was a confession. A confession that control is slipping. The smart investor doesn't panic, they prepare. They don't chase noise, they watch patterns. They don't bet on fairness, they bet on physics, scarcity, tangibility, reality. Paper can be printed. Silver cannot. So what does that actually mean? It means manipulation is temporary. Reality always reclaims its price. The margin can double 100 times, but scarcity doesn't negotiate. Footnote. Manipulation distorts timing, not truth. 6. The strategy for freedom. In a world built on deception, awareness is armor. Don't fight the system with outrage, fight it with ownership. Real metal. Real education. Real patience. Markets will always punish emotion and reward observation. Stay liquid. Stay humble. Learn the rules well enough to see how they're bent. And when fear hits the crowd, remember, it's a sale, not a sentence. So what does that actually mean? It means your calm is their crisis. Your education is their endgame. The real rebellion is staying awake in a market built to keep you asleep. Footnote. Freedom begins the moment you stop playing by someone else's panic.